It's amazing to me. Y'all get mad at me when you're coming to me with these burdens, and I'm sitting there going, well, have you prayed about it? And I could tell by your offense, you being mad at me, that you know you should, but you haven't. And so don't tell me that you've given God your burdens if you've not come to Him in prayer. But notice the second step. The first step is Matthew 11:28 of commit. The second step of commit is 1 Peter 5:7. It continues. It says, cast all your worries on God because He cares for you. You see, if you're going to commit, if you're going to drop, if you're going to roll off on God your concerns and your burdens, the first thing you got to do is come. But the second thing you got to do is cast. And I don't know if you notice it, because some of you, I get it. You didn't grow up in church. You've never been around a lot of Christians. But we see this every Sunday. Every Sunday, there's a handful of people that they walk down, and even though we try our best to mop this floor, it's not always the cleanest floor because we have kids, and I'll be honest with you, y'all spill just as many Mountain Dews as the kids do. Let's just be honest. But you have people every Sunday will come down here in their nice clothes, and they will kneel down at the altar, dirty their knees, humble themselves before the Lord, and what are they doing? Walking down to the front is coming to Jesus, right? Because we pray every Saturday for Jesus to give us an extra oomph of His presence here at the altar. But then when they bow down and they pray, they're what? They're casting off. They're rolling off. They are giving their burdens to God in prayer. We see it every Sunday. A living, breathing example of what happens. But here's the thing we must always remember. We must remember that not only do we cast and commit and come, we must leave our burdens with God. You can't just come to Him. You can't just cast them on Him. You can't commit them to the Lord. You got to leave them. Psalm 55:22 says, turn your burdens over to the Lord, and He will take care of you. You're saying, Randy, God's not been taking care of me lately. I wonder, have you turned them over? What I see let's go ahead and continue that illustration. What I see far too many Sundays is Jessica Riggs coming down front and bowing down and asking the Lord to help her. And then as she gets up to go back to her seat, she silently reaches back and grabs the burden and carries it back with her to her seat. She doesn't leave it. She carries it with her. And by the way, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for kneeling down at your chair. I'm proud of you for bowing down at your seat or coming to the altar. I'm proud of you, but you can't just do that. You got to leave it. You got to let it go.